Nile.
Yeah, come on.
Fuck
I
me.
had a rough
I mean, say what you
night.
want
I
about the
hate
Tennessee
fucking
National
Eagles,
Socialism,
man.
dude. But at
Fella
least
by
it's
the name
Ethan.
I'm the
Jeff
walrus.
Lebowski.
Has the whole world gone crazy?
The dude.
Am I the only one
Now,
around
dude,
here who gives a
Let me
shit
tell
about
you
the
something,
Nolan
pendejo.
Market
You
Zero?
Pull any of your crazy shit with us.
Then there's a lot about
I'm
that
the
shit.
walrus.
Out on the
Make a
lane,
whole
I'll
lot
take
of
it away from
game,
you and
Smokey.
stick it up your ass and
Oh,
pull the fucking
I
trigger
lost my
until
train
it
of
goes.
thought here,
click.
but
Yeah, well,
Oh,
that's
hell.
like your
I'm
opinion,
done
man.
introduced
You're
him
not a
enough.
golfer.
I'm the walrus.
Shut the
Shut
fuck
the fuck
up,
up,
Lonnie.
What's a pedest? So, you know how, like,
No.
okay, never mind.
Great show, boys. That was a good one.
Nah, you know how, like, at some point in your life, everybody's got that one friend who, much like the dude, is just super chill, easygoing. Sometimes shit goes sideways, but, like, he always takes it in stride. You just want to ruin his day. Or am I the only asshole in the group?
You are indeed the only asshole in the group.
Okay, fair enough.
Feel like that's normally me, so
All right, so when I was working at Walmart, we hired this new guy. Name was Wesley. This dude, everywhere he went, shit just kind of seemed to work out for him. He can go to a strip club, pretend to be depressed, wait for one of the strippers to come over thinking easy money, and he'd be like, oh, I'm here by myself and it's my birthday. And next thing you know, the motherfucker's up on the stage dancing with the strippers.
So he's opposite George.
yeah.
Found out that he had a half-sister, went to go meet her. The chick that opens the door is one of the strippers that he's interacted with, and he's thinking, son of a bitch. Luckily, it was his half-sister's half-sister, so he was in the clear. But just
There's a whole half between them.
weird shit.
Okay.
And the dude was just always getting lucky with somebody of the opposite sex. And he discovered KY warming gel and fell in love with it. But he was bitching because he has decided it cost too much. And, you know, he's going on and on and on and on. And like, man, this stuff is amazing. Have you tried it? I'm like, yeah, I mean, I've tried it. You know, solo division, but I've tried it. I was like, dude, you got to use it with the ladies. You got to use it with the ladies. It's amazing. It just costs so damn much. I'm like, well, dude, you can make your own. What? Yeah, you can make your own. Super shit. Simple. Hell of a lot cheaper. How? 50-50 hand lotion and capsaicin muscle rub. That's all you got to do, man.
Dang.
Dang. What the fuck is wrong with you?
And then I wasn't working that weekend, and I went home on a Friday, forgetting that I said this shit to him. I get back Monday morning. He comes into work. You lying son of a bitch.
Surprised you didn't get punched in the face.
I said, what? He's like, capsaicin muscle rub. You asshole. It's still, my dick still burns. My dick still burns. It's been 2 days. My dick still burns. I'm like, wait, you believed me? Our manager's like, yeah, mistake number one was trusting something Dane said. This one's kind of on you, Wes. For anyone who is worried, he did test it solo, so he didn't set her on fire. But he did not get lucky. He did not get lucky that weekend.
God, man.
So this is the man, the luckiest man in the world, until he meets Dane.
Pretty much.
Dane was his kryptonite.
Well, hell, his first day at work, I did my best to get him to quit when I trained him. And like a week later, he walks up to me. He's like, you know what? I owe you an apology, which is really, really sad in retrospect. I said, why? He's like, that first day I thought you was just an absolute asshole. I'm like, no, I was trying to get you to quit. He's like, why? I was like, because if you come back the next day and you're going to be a good worker, I don't want lazy pieces of shit in here. We got enough of those. And he's like,
It's fair.
okay, I get you now. I get you. I'm like, he didn't get me.
He still no. Dane, there are days that I think I still don't get you.
Some say that his dick is still burning.
I saw him
burning.
again for the first time in like 10 years. And the first thing out of his mouth was like, capsaicin muscle rub, asshole. Hadn't seen him in 10 years. First thing on his mind when he ran into me.
He'll never fucking forget that.
This is a story on me when I was younger. I was like too young. But I was not young enough to have not discovered that beating my dick was great, right? So in my little early internet searches, I had heard the term lube. And I'm like, okay, so lube is good. You use lube, you beat off, it's like lotion but better. That's what I've always heard. So I'm in my garage one day, and over by this thing by the garage door is this little packet about this big. It's a white substance on the inside, and on it it says lube. And I thought to myself, well, that's a weird place to hide it, but yo, let's go. And once I began the process and it began to burn, I went and washed my dick off and decided that was not for me. And then learned, as I got older, oh, that was garage door lubricant. Gotcha. Okay. Now, there are many types of lubricants out there. But this, 8-year-old me, 9-year-old me, whatever it was, did not know that at the time.
9-year-old, you started late. Or did I start early?
It might have been, I don't know. It was somewhere on in there. I had been beating my dick for a little bit.
You know what I got out of this story? Not the fact that Dalton used garage door lube on himself. That's not what I got out of it. Here's what I got out of this story. That Dalton was lucky enough to be a child during the time of the internet. Because you want to know what I had to do? I had to survive on finding my dad's stash.
Well, I mean, before we had AOL, I had a magazine stash. Usually it was the catalogs with the bras and stuff in it. But every now and then I'd find thank you, Sears, or like J.C. Penney, those types of shit. But every now and then I'd luck out and a friend would give me a Playboy.
I remember finding my dad's cassette. He had a VHS where the boys aren't for.
Oh, okay. I was going to say,
we had
I said cassette,
music cassette? What?
We found the VHSs posthumously cleaning out the house. I had found a couple of them when I was young, and I knew their hiding spots. But I didn't watch them because Dad was into some freaky shit.
I remember,
but he kept Playboys around the house, and he was very he wasn't really trying to hide the Playboys. He didn't really care if I read the Playboys. It was when I opened up a drawer and found the Hustlers.
Yeah, see, that's stepping it up. Because he was like, you know what, Playboy's tasteful. And he can read the articles and learn something. And Hustler, doesn't matter what any of the articles say. Like, Playboy had great writers. Hustler and Penthouse
had great
Penthouse had the forums. Yeah, they had great photographers. And set designers and shit.
Hustler magazine was the first time as a child that I learned that a penis goes in a vagina.
Yeah, Penthouse taught me that.
Because up until then, I didn't really know how sex happened. I knew of its existence, but that was the first time I learned that one thing went into another thing.
Let me tell you what was I don't know how we got on this topic, but the awakening for me.
Stain's fault.
My buddy Logan found his dad's porn stash and gave me a VHS. Oh, go ahead, Jeff.
I was going to say, and you finding lube.
Oh, right, the lube thing. But he gave me this VHS, and he goes, don't watch this while your parents are awake, yada, yada, yada. I took this from my dad. And I'll never forget the name of it, because it said it in letters across the VHS. The Big Ass Anal XX Extravaganza. And that video opened up a whole world of things that I didn't know about.
If you had said it was a foot video, I would have died.
Bro, no. Dane, that tape had a scene in it with, what was her name? Nicole. Anyway, it had that in it, in that scene, and that was the first time I was ever exposed to it. 100 fucking %, dude. That, butt stuff, of course, with the name, you would know that from the name of the tape. But like, it was a lot of things that I think shaped the way that because I was having a lot of jerky, let's say, with that tape around back then. So
the two VHS tapes that I did not watch, one was titled Butt Fuckers.
Yes, that's the best name ever. Just straight and to the point. Butt fuckers.
And the second one was called Planet of the Gapes.
Damn.
I broke Dalton right as he was drinking his soda. I almost got a Dalton spit take.
Oh, no, you got the spit take. Look at him.
Oh, yeah, it's in my nose, dude.
Yes! Yes!
Dude, Planet of the Gapes is one of the best porn names I've ever heard in my life. I thought you were going to say, like, Butt Fuckers 2, Electric Poogaloo, or something like that. Oh, dude.
I did not watch it, but I really want to know if Dr. Zaius was in it now.
Oh, okay.
Dr. Anus.
Amadeus. So to bring it back around, Dane, I was trying to think of something evil that I've done because, I mean, like you got me beat. I'm not gonna lie, because the only one that I can come up with was me and my friends are in Gainesville. We're at my buddy Corey's apartment, and our buddy Dallas is with us. And Dallas had never taken LSD before, so we were all like, "Awesome, let's do some acid, man." So we each took like 4 or 5 hits each, way more than we needed. And I think Dallas took 2 or 3. And we're all sitting around, and Dallas is like, "No, I'm not tripping yet, man. I'm not tripping." His pupils are the size of pepperonis. And he's like, "No, I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping yet. I'm good, man. I'm good." And I just started calling him Chris instead of Dallas. I just started calling him Chris. And everyone caught on and started calling him Chris. And he's like, "Why are you guys calling me Chris?" And we're like, "I mean, because your name's Chris, dude." And he's like,
"Oh, no.
I don't know, man. I don't think I'm tripping yet." We're like, "Well, yeah, you're not going to be tripping. You didn't take any acid. You did heroin." Like, we were like, you didn't leave any for us either, so we had to take acid. But like, so we convinced this boy while he was tripping on acid that his name was Chris and that he had done all the heroin, to the point that at the party, like, other people started showing up and we'd be like, "Yeah, that's Chris." And he'd go, "I'm Chris. I did all the H. Me." Just sitting over there fucking tripping his balls off, dude. And then when we finally start coming down, it was the funniest thing because we're smoking blunts, we're smoking hookah. Everybody's kind of coming down from their trip. And finally Dallas leans forward and he goes, "I didn't do any heroin, did I?" We were all like, "Nah." And he goes, "My name's not Chris, right?" We're like, "Nah, your name's Dallas." And he goes, "Maybe I was tripping." And we all fucking just cracked up. Oh, it was such a good time. But so, yeah, that could have gone bad. I will fully admit that, like, he could have had like psychosis because of what we did and just like permanently thought that he was Chris and was a heroin addict. It could have done a lot of bad things. Luckily, it just turned out to be funny as fuck. But that, I think, that manipulation.
Gaslighting a dude on drugs.
Yes. Yeah. Not my proudest moment, but a funny moment nonetheless.
Now, a far lower stakes one, just speaking of acid, another guy that I worked with at Walmart he was one of those really gullible, sweet guys that everybody loved to fuck with, like to the point that somebody put him on a gay dating website and didn't tell him and put his real phone number on there. Said, I think it was like Adam for Adam or something like that. So he was just he was always getting shit on by everybody. And he came in one day, had a massive headache. I said, dude, I got some Tylenol over there in my jacket, just hanging up there on the corner. So he goes over there, reaches into my jacket pocket, takes a few Tylenol. And I wait for the Adam's apple to bob, so I know he swallowed. I'm like, hey, which bottle did you grab? What? you did use, you got it out of the left pocket, right? No, the right. You ever done acid? No. Pack your bags, you're going on a trip. Slapped him on the back and walked away. He took Tylenol.
Oh, jeez.
But for the rest of the day, I would just periodically, he's out on the sales floor stalking bananas. I have no shame. I just start screaming at him in the middle of the store. Jeffrey, drop the gun! Drop the gun! What? Staring at the banana in his hand. It got to the point that the assistant manager came up and said, quit fucking with that boy.
Put the piece away, man. They're calling the cops.
Then there was the day that me and Darren got into a real knife fight in the back room, and a customer was watching through the window and freaked out. But, story for another day. What about you, Jeff? You think of anything evil you've done to somebody?
No, I am just sitting here listening going, man, I don't have a bad bone in me because... Well, for one thing, I'm also not funny, so I'm definitely not clever enough to do something like this.
Yeah, you'd never do anything like, cuss at your friend at the end of a show that you broadcast on the internet every week for 6 months. About fuck him, you're not watching South Park or anything like that.
I think the evilest thing about Jeff is that he won't watch those episodes of South Park.
You would say that, but it's like that's not chaotic evil. That's just spite.
Is it spite?
And I do, but
pure neutral.
I mean, and I do it for my enjoyment. I seriously don't think anyone else enjoys it, but I do it just for me. Just like Yakuza. Will I enjoy that? Probably. Will I play it? No. Why? For spite.
I think if anything on the alignment chart, he skews a lawful evil. Very specifically,
I was literally about
will
to say
not
that.
do it.
I was literally about to say, actually, Jeff, you're probably more lawful evil. So thank you, Dane. We're on the same wavelength here.
That's usually how I end up playing RPGs.
Lawful evil. It doesn't surprise
Lawful evil. I'm a good guy, but I slip at times.
Chaotic neutral to my core.
He's a good guy, but he's not a good guy.
He's not a good guy. He's a good guy.
Yeah, that was the way it was supposed to be said.
I've practiced.
But speaking of Planet of the Gapes, welcome to Dane and Jeff's Media Dump. I'm your host, Mr. L. Dane Puzzles Esquire, Mr. Puzzles Short Dane for shorter, and with me today, I've lost my own train of thought watching Dalton laugh. Oh, he's not watching South Park. Mr. Grumpy Jeff. Jeff, how's it going?
The Simpsons. Much better than South Park. To a point.
Yeah, about season 7.
To a point. Like 90s Simpsons, that is peak television. Then once we start getting to the 2000s, then it's just like, eh.
And I don't disagree with that. And I think South Park's the opposite. Early South Park, really funny. But I prefer it when they started doing little storylines throughout the entire seasons, which would have been after The Simpsons was good. So it's almost like they shift.
And that man with the misplaced lube applications, the steam machine Dalton.
That's me. I'm Chris. I did all the
And actually, no, he's Chris. You know him from YouTube. Special guest host today, Team Retrogue, Mikolov. Mix, how's it going?
You know what? I was going to come on here and say, fuck you, Jeff, watch South Park. But let's just watch The Simpsons.
I'm down for that.
Do a marathon of just the Treehouse of Horrors.
You know what? That would be a fun episode.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking rad, dude. Fuck yeah. Put that shit in ink.
You know, I haven't told them
I'm
your
going
most
to put it
recent
in the
episode
suggestion. Pitch. Sorry, I was
Me?
talking over you.
No, Mick, I haven't told everybody else your most recent episode suggestion that you pitched to me.
Are we talking about a certain cartoon movie? Oh, no. We talked about it in DMs.
Yeah.
Oh,
the one I think they'll actually go for.
Oh, he'll definitely go for it.
Everybody's curiosity.
And the only reason I know Jeff will go for it is because he likes Young Frankenstein.
It's Frankenstein.
Okay, now you're having me think. Has something to do with Young Frankenstein, or something? Or it's just something related with Peter Boyle?
Nope, none of that. It's just the humor is along the same lines. What?
Raspberry?
No.
I don't think you know what I'm talking about, even if you got the reference. So never mind. Let me think of another one.
Don't Call Me Shirley.
Okay.
That's the dead giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
At first, I thought you were.
When
crazy.
you say raspberry, I'm thinking of Dracula Dead and loving it.
Now I can see your nuts. When I say raspberry, no.
Oh,
Raspberry. No one dares send me raspberry except Lone Star.
I mean, that's one of my favorite movies of all time. I'm pretty sure Jeff has seen it, though.
of course.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean we can't watch it.
Oh, we could totally watch it.
How many
I
do
think
I
we
have
had
so
all
far?
watched.
Dane, I've said it 3 times this year, and I get 10. Only a retard hasn't seen Spaceballs yet.
So no,
Dane.
my sneak appearances on this show have to be movies that I haven't seen yet. And there's a particular movie I pitched Dane that he just spoiled that I have never seen.
I mean, I knew what he was talking about, but that doesn't mean all the listeners know what he was talking about.
You mean the viewers?
Yeah, we have viewers.
Sure. Yeah, the viewers.
You know,
The aliens that are tuning
like
in
you.
right now.
I
The
don't
viewers
think
like you.
Jeff was paying close enough attention to me, because if he had been,
okay.
I'm sure he would have named it.
I think
He
Jeff was
would've.
too busy trying to
There's
figure out what
been
the
a
fuck
lot
I
of
meant by
talking
raspberry.
going on, so I don't know who to listen to.
Man,
Jeff's
we ain't
overstimulated.
found shit.
I've done all the H.
Chris, hey, Chris, what you drinking, Chris?
What you sipping on there?
Bourbon and Pepsi.
Damn, son. I almost made a bourbon and Diet Pepsi. But I rolled up instead.
Not George Dickel and Dr. Pepper.
A little dick will do you.
But make sure you use number 12 so you can taste it. Because saying Pepper Dickel's fun.
Pepper Dickle. It is, dude. If I
Especially-
met somebody named Pepper Dickle.
Especially after you've had
And
like
don't put-
5 of them.
And don't put pepper on your dick.
Hey,
It'll burn
bartender.
for days.
We have another Pepper Dickle.
Or don't put any of Dane's suggestions on your dick either.
Incidentally, that is why I got that idea. I had used that capsaicin muscle rub on some sore muscles, and then I went and I took a piss before I washed my hands because I forgot. You ever forget? Happened to me. And halfway through the leak, my dick just starts
Have you guys ever
burning.
put toothpaste on your butthole? It burns.
There's so many questions.
It's also the same with putting Bengay on your testicles. That also burns, but obviously with reason.
Yeah, I've had icy
I actually
hot.
had a high school teacher whose name was Dick Burns.
We had a dude running
fantastic
for some political office here when I was a kid named Mike Hunt.
Mike Hunt, yeah. I remember that name being somebody from like around here too, but he was like I feel like he did like air conditionings or something like that. But it was always Michael. He went by Michael.
These were the little vote for me sticker or signs that were all over the damn road every year. Mike Hunt, and I was young enough that I didn't catch it.
The mayor
wow.
from Doug, vote for me.
Fuck, I forgot about that shit.
I've always wanted
You're
a
talking
friend
about
named-
funny names, and I'm thinking about, hey, Doug, vote for me.
So, when I was in high school, we had one of those message banner things in the cafeteria that you could. It was a scrolling message thing that was connected to a keyboard that somewhere where you could like tell it what to say. And one of the AV guys actually got it to say happy birthday, Mike Hunt, and it flashed on the screen like 4 times because he programmed it to just keep flashing on the screen. And it was there for a solid week before admin caught it.
Oh, I love low-grade social terrorism that you get away with in high school.
Bruh, yeah. Those were some wild times back then. Dane, you were going to say something earlier about you were pretty sure that we've all seen The Big Lebowski. Not this fucker. The other night was the first time he had ever got to see it. And that baffles me.
Well, when I pitched it, I knew that you two had seen it. I didn't know if Mick had seen it or not. I assumed he had. So I didn't know that this was your first time with it.
Yep, this was my first time. It was my first time with Jurassic Park. I live in a movie bubble.
So we're just bringing the culture to him.
Right? Mick learned so many quotes that he hears from probably any of the three of us at any given point, and Willie. Like, there's a lot of it. Well, that's just like your opinion, man.
Well, now he finally understands the I hate the fucking Eagles, man gif.
Fucking Eagle.
And there is a fun story behind that scene we'll get to later.
The one scene that I finally understood the meme for was Am I the Only One Here meme.
Who gives a shit about the rules?
Smokey, this isn't NAM, this is bowling. There are rules. Goddamn.
Oh, John Goodman. Always a treasure.
So do we want to fast track it and go ahead and get closer to movie talk?
Who cares about what we've done? Big Lebowski is so much better.
I mean, we already talked about being chaotic evil, so...
Yeah, we've had plenty of fun stories, and I haven't done anything interesting the last couple of weeks.
what have we done? What have I done? Work and No Man's Sky. Okay, what have you guys done? Video games, work, fantastic. All right, let's talk to Big Lebowski.
There's a suicide cult in Dwarf Fortress.
Work and Yakuza.
My guys are picking themselves off.
Exactly. See? Work, video games. All right.
Yeah.
Movie talk.
So, for Dalton found an error. Did we have anything, Jeff?
I don't know. I thought someone... I thought Fenny or someone pulled someone up.
So, here's your error, Dane.
Uh-oh.
Last episode, Dalton said, I hit him with a bag of oranges. It doesn't leave a bruise, but it gets my point across. And you said, we're all about the tangents here. What you should have said was we're all about the tangerines here. And you missed it. Missed opportunity, Dane. Very disappointed in you.
Very valid criticism. I did miss an opportunity for a good pun. However, missed opportunities do not constitute errors. Ergo, error-free last episode.
Also, did I say we are known for our tangents, not puns. We're very pun blind in this podcast.
And my rebuttal is: have you considered
looking up your butthole?
Oh, the H.
Going to fuck yourself.
Hey, Dalton, have you checked
up your
butthole?
My butthole?
Your butthole.
When people say that, my brain goes to the South Park TSA. I just need to check your asshole.
You need
over, please. I just need to check your asshole.
Need help checking your butt?
Makes
we
it
have
nice
this
and
very
clean.
instructional video. It's called Planet of the Gapes.
Did I say 2 fingers? Make it 3.
So, I'm making the call. No errors last episode. Now, time to talk about the movie that we fished out of the...
Mick's just being a bitch.
Gonna let that stand,
Fuck
Mick?
you, Jeff. Watch South Park.
There it is. All right, we're in form.
Alrighty. So, this week, straight from the media dumpster, we have fished out the Coen Brothers classic, cult classic, The Big Lebowski. Time for our mandatory internet article blurb, courtesy of themoviedb.org. The Big Lebowski, 1998. Jeffrey the Dude Lebowski, a Los Angeles slacker who only wants to bowl and drink White Russians, is mistaken for another Jeffrey Lebowski, a wheelchair-bound millionaire and finds himself dragged into a strange series of events involving nihilists, adult film producers, ferrets, errant toes, and large sums of money.
Before we continue, David Huddleston, have you guys ever seen The Santa Claus, or Santa Claus the movie with David Huddleston?
I have not.
It's like late 70s, early 80s. It's got Dudley Moore. It's got John Lithgow in it. It is a delightful Christmas movie.
I think that had Tim Allen was not the first Santa Claus?
No.
Tim Allen was the Santa Claus. Not
He's
Santa Claus.
The Santa Claus with the E.
This is Santa Claus the movie.
Holy mother of fuck, you're right. There is an E in it. Holy shit. Wow. Yeah, no, that never clicked with me until you just said that. Holy fuck. Yeah, it is Claus. Motherfucker.
That is the same facial expression you had when you realized the South Park movie
not
was a
Santa
dick joke.
Claus the person, Santa Claus the clause. You know, like a business clause. And they say it in the movie.
And yes, Dane, I agree. The bigger, longer, and uncut. Yeah. I immediately was like, God damn, I should have got that. Fucking hell.
I mean, I got it immediately. I'm not circumcised. Dane's penis info that you didn't need to know for the day.
The more you know.
Man, that's going to be a bitch to clean out.
Here's more info. Another movie that is more delightful with Philip Seymour Hoffman.
I had forgot he was in this film.
He does one of my favorite things I've ever seen him do in this, and I don't think he did it intentionally. When Tara Reid looks down her glasses and says, "I'll suck your cock for $1,000" to the dude. When Philip Seymour Hoffman claps his arms and he laughs, his nostrils flare with every laugh. He goes,
He's
and it's the funniest looking thing.
He's exaggerating.
It's just like,
and what does he say? It's like, that's great, or that's wonderful, whatever.
He can't watch, or else he's got to pay $100. Yeah, that's wonderful.
Escorting the dude out. I'll be back and we'll hit the ATM.
I just got to find a cash
We're concerned,
machine.
dude. We're concerned, dude. Philip, you were taken from us too soon.
Talking about Hustler earlier, Old Man Lebowski reminds me of the dude who owns Hustler.
Larry Flint?
Or owned. Yeah, Larry Flynn. It's another fat old white guy in a wheelchair.
So, I went through a Hustler Club once in Tennessee. It was not great. We were out in 20 minutes. We just left.
I mean, it's okay to, like, premature ejaculation is totally normal, Nick. There's nothing.
No.
There's absolutely nothing to be wrong with it.
There was
no sometimes it happens.
Erection. There was no erection.
See, sometimes it happens through your ED.
So you had an
There was lots. Can I finish my thought, you motherfuckers?
Yes, you may. Continue.
There was lots of meth mouth and older women.
What's wrong with older women? How old are we talking here?
They should have been home making cookies for their kids.
Wow.
So the titties whacking the kneecaps.
Go ahead and roll them back up.
Couple of them. And then you smile and you just see the broken teeth and you're like, oh, okay, we're gonna go now, but bye. And that like heavy Southern accent. Y'all want a lap dance? No, thank you.
You know what? I get it. My dick would also just be like,
Yep.
That depends. Mine would, and then if she just took all her teeth out, it would be like, all right, we're back.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. But no, I get that, dude. There's, especially where I live, because I live in, Hyukville down here. A lot of meth mouth. And it's really sad when you see somebody who's good looking, be it a guy or a girl, and then they smile.
And you're just like, oh.
Because, like, there's a difference in people having bad teeth. Like, my dad's got bad teeth. I don't have great teeth. And I have some friends that have bad teeth, and it's just genetic. But, like, there's a certain look. There's a certain look to meth mouth. Like, because it starts at the cheeks. The cheeks get all sunken and pull in, and yeah, it's sad. I knew some beautiful girls that I went to school with that probably worked in that club that you were in, to be honest.
It was in Nashville.
Nashville.
Oh,
Tennessee.
We're talking
Tennessee.
like, let's see, that was what, 2013? So we're talking, I don't know, 13 years ago.
Good
This was
Foley.
13 freaking years ago. I'm fucking old.
So was this movie.
That I've never seen before, Saturday?
You've lived a very sheltered life.
Okay, now we're in movie talk now. I can ask because this has been driving me crazy since you mentioned it in chat when we were watching it. And Dane, if I'm jumping on when you were going to ask this, I apologize. You can kick me in the dick for it. What
I
the
apologize
fuck
to
did
the
you?
people and the pygmies at New Guinea.
God, I forgot about that. Yeah, Lord, I apologize. Please be with the starving pygmies down in New Guinea.
I like Drinky
Fucking
Jeff.
Larry the Cable Guy. Okay. Mick, what the fuck did you think this movie was? Because you said that you were it was not what you thought it was at all. So I am very curious as to what you did think it was.
Okay, so my impressions of the dude were all pieced together by screenshots and cosplayers. And so I thought the dude was a secondary character. I thought he was the Big Lebowski. And other people were going to see him. I did not realize that he was the main character. And it was his story, and the Big Lebowski is actually referring to the guy in the wheelchair.
Not only is he the main character, he's the POV character. He is in every scene of the film.
Correct. So, I don't know. I thought I was going to be watching a movie about some people going on a journey to meet Jeff Bridges or something like that. No, I'm watching a movie about Jeff Bridges getting into some shit.
And occasionally get narrated by Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott.
And getting two completions in the movie. One with the girl and one with the doctor.
No. I think the doctor was maybe. No, because I think he was just.
He was in a darn good mood after.
He was very thorough.
It's very thorough.
He's good. Very thorough.
That is one of the funniest car crashes. His girl is screaming, and then the way he drives into that dumpster.
The dumpster.
It makes me laugh.
Why did he scream again?
He dropped the
looked
roach
down
in his lap.
He was smoking a joint.
Yeah,
he was smoking a joint. He dropped it.
He flicked it out. He flicked it out the window, but the window was closed, and it fell right in his lap. And he's just like, and then he dumps his beer all over him, and that's when we see him driving.
I missed that part because I was too fixated on why is he in such a good mood?
Yeah, so this was the point where in the chat,
because
Mick's
two fingers,
what
maybe
was with
three.
that? Mick's like, why did? What happened with that doctor? And me and Connor both were like, he's good and thorough. And
that's
Mick's
all
like,
they said.
Why is he in such a good mood then? Because he's good and thorough.
Subtext.
Well, here's the thing: the lady, what the hell was her name?
Ooh,
Crazy
Julianne
lady,
Moore.
Julianne Moore. What was it? What?
Maud.
Yeah, Maud.
Maud knew an awful lot about that man's sperm count, and the
thorough.
only connection I can make is that there was a breach of doctor-patient confidentiality, and there was a sperm test, and that's why he was in such a good mood.
Okay, that makes sense to me, dude.
But does the dude seem like the guy who would sue over a HIPAA violation?
No, man.
No,
this is whatever, man. This is
the dude abides.
Just some papers, business papers. What do you do, sir? I'm unemployed.
I'm unemployed.
All right, so that brings up my first question. He's unemployed.
The dude abides. Yes.
He has an apartment.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He can obviously afford drugs and alcohol because he smokes a hell of a lot of weed in this film. How do you think the dude is getting money?
Well, I mean, you've heard of the Detroit 7. That was him. He was the co-author of whatever it was. I can't remember. My joke fucked up because I forgot the name of the book. But
he's also a roadie for I can't remember what band. Was it Metallica? Oh, that's right, because he said they're a bunch of assholes.
Bunch of assholes.
So do you think he actually did shit that made money in the past and he's just still living off of like whatever residuals from shit?
I think so,
That's what
but
I'm
it's
thinking.
just the very bare minimum of residuals.
He could also be on unemployment.
I do love the fact that he writes. I love the fact he writes.
Paid the rent, so it makes me wonder if he's squatting there because the landlord is a pushover.
I have a feel. I think so, just because, like, hey, dude, if you come see my show, I'll let you. I'll give you another free month. Far out.
Something like that.
Slide the money under my doorstep. Oh, okay.
Hey, dude, tomorrow's the 10th. Far out.
Far out.
My personal headcanon was his family had money, and he had like an allowance that was just enough for him to get by, and he didn't need anything beyond that. That was always my headcanon for it. I was just curious if y'all actually registered it and had your own opinions or not.
That's funny that would be your headcanon, because that's basically the Big Lebowski. They give him an allowance to live on so he can pretend to be a rich guy.
Yeah.
It's interesting, dude. There might be a correlation. You might be onto something, Dave.
He also says that's the same thing with his wife, Bunny. He says she gets an allowance. It's substantial.
Oh, fucking Bunny.
That's a bummer.
Have any of y'all ever known anybody like Walter?
Pretty sure I am Walter.
You no, you're not. Nick,
No.
I can't imagine any situation where you would jump in my car with a submachine gun and a bag full of your dirty underwear and be like, I have a plan. I feel like you're smarter than that.
You switched
Or
to
dumber
Rainer
than
for
that.
Rainer, dude.
I think Big Dick Brandon was my Walter.
Yeah.
Except for him, it wasn't Nam, it was Iraq.
Yeah, I don't know.
I might have had a
couple
Walter
people
at
that-
one point.
I have.
I don't talk to him anymore.
Have had Walter potential, but I don't think I've ever seen him go full Walter.
See, like, I've known
You
people
never
who
go
are
full
crazy.
Walter.
Never go full Walter. What do you mean, you people? Man, what do you mean, you people? I've known some people who acted like Walter, but I grew up with a dude who, like, visually reminded me of Walter. Like, you know, when they were sitting there in the car and he was doing the whole calmer than you are, dude. I used to have a friend who would make that exact face. Like, and every time I see him do it, it just makes me think of Sean, and I'm like, motherfucker.
I have to ask, do you guys have an In-N-Out burger by you, or is that a California thing?
That's a West Coast thing.
Yeah.
I went to In-N-Out Burger when I was in Vegas.
Now, down here, we do have Whataburger. That has made its way over from Texas. And let me tell you, it's way fucking better than McDonald's.
We finally had one open up in driving distance. I'm going to be checking out here soon, next week or two.
Hey, dude, go get you a double. Trust me.
We have Jake's Wayback Burgers up here.
Never
That
heard of
sounds
that
It's
one.
okay. It's okay.
I'm not sure if
In-N-Out
it's the same
Burger's
thing.
better.
I'm not sure if it's the same thing. We do actually have a small restaurant called Waybacks.
It might
Pretty good
be.
burgers.
Yeah, they're expensive though, dude. When I went to In-N-Out Burger in Vegas, I got a burger, fries, and a soda. It was like $12.
That sounds about right.
You can't even get a burger, fries, and a soda at McDonald's for $12 up here.
So that surprises me because Vegas is expensive. Like, just a quick reference, Jeff, don't worry, but WrestleMania is going to be in Vegas, and the nosebleed tickets are $700.
Still cheaper than a Super Bowl.
Fucking hell.
You're spending thousands for that.
Why is there? Yeah, I think front row tickets for WrestleMania is like 20 grand. Might be like
Wow.
10 grand, something like that. It's some ridiculous amount. And I'm like, that's so much money. So
I'll watch
much
it on
money.
TV.
I'll watch it with my boys in Discord and have a great time.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
fuck it. And speaking of watching things in with the boys in Discord, we had more people than normal show up for the movie night.
I noticed that. I missed being able to jump in and watch it with y'all. But I saw
I didn't come in to watch. I just jumped in to drop off quotes like, what did I say? I don't know. I did it a couple times.
Yeah, Jeff would just randomly pop in and drop a quote. And I'd be like,
yeah,
that motherfucker's probably just laying in bed giggling.
I was.
Yeah.
Because I had watched it during the day. And, I
actually missed the beginning of it because Dalton started without me.
I gave you the start time, and then I waited 2 minutes after the start time.
My kid was being a dick.
It's okay.
I got there as soon as I could.
I filled you in on what you missed. All you missed was the opening. Granted, the opening scene's funny as fuck, but all you missed was the opening scene.
You missed the look of the most annoyed person ever. With that $69 check, or 69-cent check.
69-cent post-dated check.
Dude, so in the beginning, Mick, the two dudes break into his house, and they grab him.
Pee on his rug.
And well, yeah, that does happen. But they drag him to the fucking bathroom, right? And the guy just dunks his head into the toilet and goes, "Where's the money, Lebowski? Where's the money, Lebowski?" And he pulls his head out, and he puts his head back in, and he's like, "Where's the goddamn money, shithead?" And then pulls him out. Jeff Bridges goes, "Oh, I think it's in there somewhere. Let me look again." So he
nice
shoves his head back into the toilet. And then the dude takes out the bowling ball, and what the fuck is this? Obviously, you're not a golfer. One of the best smart-ass lines I've ever heard in a movie ever. It's so good. The delivery
So it
is
started
perfect.
off with him being a sarcastic shit, even though he was getting a home invaded.
Yes. And they were invading him because they thought he was the rich Lebowski.
The Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
Right. He has the same name.
Yes.
Does this look like the apartment of a rich guy? A rich married guy? The toilet seat is up, man.
Yeah, you see a fucking ring on my finger? The fucking toilet seat's up, man.
Then just fishes his damn sunglasses out of the toilet and puts them back on. Which, like, I know your face is still dripping with piss water because we all know he doesn't flush. Okay.
Right.
It's
a yellow, mellow, brown down kind of guy. Yeah.
But still, like, I feel like if I'm going to put something that close to my eyeballs, I'm at least going to rinse it first.
But the dude, he just doesn't care, man.
Even if it's clean, pristine
He's a
toilet water.
pacifist.
Not a nihilist.
Pacifists, man. These are pacifists. I did not know
He's
that.
he's fragile. He's very fragile. Huh. I did not know that.
Now, something I did not realize the last time that I watched this film that jumped out at me watching it this time. One of the Treehorn's thugs that comes in, and the one who specifically dunking his head in the toilet and all that shit. Mark Pellegrino played Satan on the Supernatural TV show.
Oh.
Huh.
At one of my favorite renditions of Lucifer in popular media.
He was your favorite rendition, not
my
Lucifer?
absolute favorite. I've got three favorites. Funnily enough, the dude who was one of the nihilists in Constantine, that version of the devil, I really enjoyed.
Peter Stormare.
Mark Pellegrino's on Supernatural, but my number one, Viggo Mortensen in The Prophecy.
What about Lucifer Morningstar?
I thought for sure
Talking
you
about
would
the
enjoy.
actual show Lucifer.
Yeah. That was a depiction of Lucifer. Lucifer.
I figured
It
you
is.
would say
Morningstar.
either Tim Curry or Dave Grohl.
Dave Grohl was fun and Tenacious D. But no, number one is Viggo Mortensen.
Bro. That is a movie that I've always wanted to see because the cover, I remember seeing it in rentals, in the rental store, in movie gallery, seeing The Prophecy. And my dad just being like, I think that's probably a little too scary for you.
Well, see, the whole time he's on screen, like he's got that whole, the whole sympathy for the devil thing. Just really, he's chill. Like all these other angels that we've been interacting with throughout this movie have been dicks, but why is the devil cool? And then at one scene, like switch flips and he just rips a dude's heart out and starts eating it like an animal. And then with blood still dripping down his face, is like, there's only room for one of us in hell. And waltz
Just
off.
so you know, I'm very interested in watching this movie just because of the fact that it's got Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken
Plays Gabriel.
Huh.
Christopher Walken.
Interesting.
Fun movie. I don't think Michael shows
Fascinating.
up until the sequel. I could be mistaken. It's been a long time since I watched those movies.
Ow.
And another fun fact about the Nihilists: the short ones flee from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was something you mentioned during the movie.
Was he the one who got hit with the bowling ball, or was he the other one?
Yes.
Yeah, he got
The
hit with
bowling ball.
Yeah.
I fuck you. I fuck you. I fuck you.
I fuck you. I fuck you. I fuck you.
And it spends the whole fight crawling on his stomach.
Well, to be fair, I would too. Because John Goodman just chucks that bowling ball.
And you know he doesn't bowl with a lap ball.
Yeah, no.
So there's a part in that fight where John Goodman rips one of their ears off.
Oh, he bites it
Bites.
off Tyson style.
He bites it off, and it flies into the air. My response to that was, "What the fuck is this? Reservoir Dogs now?"
Much less brutal scene, but yeah.
So
Oh god, they actually show the ear getting cut off in Reservoir Dogs, if I remember correctly.
They do. They really get physical. Well, not physical, but they really show you.
graphic.
Whereas this is
And
graphic.
the camera's always on the side of his face where the ear was cut off, so all you see is like what's left of the ear canal.
Yeah,
Like the
gross.
whole outer ear is just freaking gone.
Old Michael Madsen.
Just very, very disturbing movie.
Well, question for you,
You
mate.
guys start, so.
Uh-huh.
I know you.
How did I watch Reservoir Dogs and not the Big Lebowski?
He's a
Also
Tarantino
a valid
fan.
question.
Like Tarantino, he's got a thing for feet.
That's Dalton. Inside information,
go ahead.
viewers, we're going to talk mad shit about Dalton for a few minutes because he got up and walked away and cannot defend himself. He likes sucking toes.
He's got his dick in his hand right now.
He went to go pet his marmot.
It's a nice
Take
marmot.
that as you will.
Nice marmot, dude.
Oh, anyway, the question I had.
Yes.
First time, Mick, that you've seen The Big Lebowski. How many Coen Brothers films have you seen prior to this? Or was this your first Coen Brothers movie?
You're gonna have to list them.
Raising Arizona, Fargo, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
I've seen
Miller.
Well Brother We're Out There.
Okay.
No
I've seen
Country
Oh
for
Brother.
Old Men, True Grit.
Miller's Crossing, Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
Oh, Just Oh Brother.
Okay.
And that was a weird movie too.
Well,
But I really, really loved The Odyssey, so I enjoyed it.
the reason I asked, this is a terrible first Coen Brothers film to watch if you're not at all accustomed to how they do things. But if you're a Coen Brothers fan, like, this is just everything that makes them good.
If this was mentioned while I was peeing, I apologize. But at the end of the movie, when Mick said, "What the fuck did I just watch?" I believe my response was, "Welcome to the Coen Brothers."
That was.
I did.
It was before I said what the fuck did I just watch, because the credits rolled and I was like, that's it?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's it. That's the end. Welcome to the Coen
Like,
Brothers.
we don't get to see the end of the bowling tournament. Like, there's no context whatsoever to Jesus. We thought we were going to see Jesus get his ass handed to him. No, it didn't happen.
Well, he's got his own
Oh,
spin-off
no,
movie.
Or maybe it did happen, but
It did
We
happen.
didn't see
8-year-olds, dude.
8-year-olds.
fucking 8-year-olds.
What's a pedest?
Shut the fuck up, Donnie. You're out of your element.
You're out of your.
Oh, and then Donnie just fucking dies.
Well,
Oh,
okay,
that
so
reminds me.
there is a joke, because you've never seen Fargo, but the joke is, I mean, if you want to hear it, it's not really a spoiler. Well, do you want to hear it or not? It's about Fargo. Because Steve
I
Buscemi
don't
is
care.
in that
Go ahead.
movie. He talks nonstop in that movie. Fargo came out like 3 years before, and Steve Buscemi just talks nonstop in that movie.
Right.
The joke in this is shut the fuck up, Donnie.
Ah,
that's
fair.
the joke.
So, I've heard a theory about Donnie that he's actually a serial killer because every bowling shirt that he wears has a different name in every scene.
I noticed that with the dude. The dude was wearing a shirt that said art on it or something like that.
Well, the dude's wardrobe came from
wrong.
Jeff Bridges' house. So that arouses more questions than answers, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, I could be wrong on that. It's just a theory that I heard. But then I'm like, if he was a serial killer, then a bunch of dudes starting a fight wouldn't give him a heart attack.
No.
My favorite theory regarding Donnie, which does not hold up, but it's a fun little, hey, what if? The fact that the dude barely interacts with Donnie at all. One theory is that Donnie's not real. He is a buddy of Walter's that he lost in Nam.
Oh, man.
So just picturing all this, yeah.
But I get it. It's funny, but the dude does acknowledge him.
Yeah,
It's like,
seldom
he literally, he's
acknowledges
like, but your phone's ringing, dude. Thank you, Donnie.
God
Yeah,
damn,
but
that
also
seems funny.
they spread his ashes
All over the dude.
all over the. We must deliver them to you in a proper receptacle.
This is our most
it's a
modest
Folgers can.
receptacle.
This is the most modest receptacle.
Man, fuck this. Is there Ralph's around here?
Nowadays, it'd be cheaper
So-
to buy urn than it would be to buy a fucking can of coffee.
Goddamn right.
Right?
So do you want to hear a funny story? I've heard this before, but I heard it a little more detailed on when he was on Conan, Jeff Bridges. It deals with the dream sequence where he's right after he gets
Which one?
drugged by Jackie Treehorn before he gets
Kenny
arrested.
Rogers music video.
Okay. Yeah. That's with the
that's
trampoline girls. Got
Kenny
it.
Rogers in the
Yes.
first edition playing.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
So the scene or the sequence where he's going underneath the ladies, right up their skirts, they played a trick on him, and even his family was in on it because that day he had brought his wife and like his two young girls with him.
Who are like 8 and 10.
It's something like that. All the ladies that he looked under their skirts, because you see that he flips and then flips back over. They filled their underwear with like a rug to make them seem like they were very bushy. And as he went further on, the bush got bigger and bigger.
Oh.
And it's just funny because apparently I didn't know this. His family was in on it. And it's just funny to hear Conan is just like, what kind of family is this?
So I'm at work. This is funny. This was even, I think, before Dane picked this. I was at work, and Tony, this guy I work with, Tony, he's 23. I think he just turned 23 or 24. And like he's the one I first heard 6-7 from. Like, so he's like that generation, right? And he said something, and I went, "Well, that's just like your opinion, man. The dude abides." And he went, "Yo!" And he turned and he looked at me and like, okay, think of like he's a cool ass dude, but think of like a gym bro, but like also likes video games and stuff. Like that's the kind of thing. Nate, but smaller. Right. So
Okay.
An Xbox
So he's
Pro.
like, yo, he likes Roblox a lot, apparently. I don't know,
Oh,
but
fuck that game.
because
Kid
because
plays
it's
that
free.
game.
But he's like, yo, I fucking watched that movie. He goes, I was faded, right? He goes, I was fucking like blitzed out of my mind high. He goes, and I'm watching the Big Lebowski and I'm laughing my fucking ass off. And then their fucking homeboy dies at the end of it. And I'm sitting there fucking tearing up and shit like, yo, they lost their boy. And I am fucking dying while he's saying this to me because I'm just like picturing
Dude,
him sitting on his couch just Donnie, no.
And that's why I think I didn't have a problem with this movie. I enjoyed the movie. But I feel like I would have enjoyed it more if I were not sober. And I was sober when I watched this movie. I think if I were to watch this movie again after a couple drinks, or, if I ever tried getting high again, which I don't think I ever will, I would definitely have laughed a lot harder than I did.
This is the kind of movie that does hold up very well the more times you watch it. Most of the critics, when the movie came out, they didn't like it. And after the massive hit that they had with Fargo, which won, I think it won some
Oscar. It won a lot of Oscars.
Yeah. Everybody was expecting great things from the next film the Coen brothers did, and then they come out with the Big Lebowski, and everybody's just like, "What the fuck was that movie even about?"
It's a movie about nothing.
What the fuck did I just watch?
I mean, it's like having an entire movie where you have the movie going on in the background, but we spend the whole movie with Jay and Silent Bob. Who the fuck would watch something like that?
You see what happens, Larry? You see what happens, Larry? You see what happens, Larry, when you fuck a stranger in the ass?
When you fuck a stranger in the ass.
When he recorded that scene.
LOL. just saying, I love you.
When they filmed the busting up the car scene and John Goodman out there screaming, he didn't know they had rented out the whole block. So the first 2 takes he was doing that, he thought that he was going to end up waking somebody up.
Oh no, so he was quiet.
He actually cut, guys, I can't do this. And they finally told him that we rented out the whole block. What the fuck didn't you tell me that earlier? Because it's funnier this way.
It's nice to know that the Coens have a sense of humor, because apparently they are very strict when it comes to improv.
Yeah, they're some of the ones that are like none, right? They're like, they don't want improv. They want you to do the script.
As improv feeling as the dialogue with the dude, Walter, and Donnie always felt, it was all exactly it was written on the page. There's only one line that I know in the entire movie that was improv, and that was when Jeff Bridges, just off the top of his head, called the Big Lebowski a fucking paraquat.
And they kept it?
Paraquat?
Yeah. Which is an herbicide used to kill marijuana.
Ah.
I need to say this on record, because I'm sure this will come up again in other films that we watch. It might have already come up. Julianne Moore can get it.
She's very cute.
Like, everybody. Who was it? Who was your? I'm so sorry, I'm blanking on the name. Mick. Who was your buddy that popped in?
Oh,
there were 2 of them. It was Too Loud. Too Loud pops in and he goes,
Jedi.
"Did I miss the boobies?" And we were like, "Nope, not yet." Mick goes, "There's boobies in this movie?" And like, as soon as he types that, like, boom, they're the boobies, and we're all like, "Boobies!" It was a good wholesome guy moment.
For that scene,
like,
I heard
boobs.
Adam Carolla in the back of my head. And now girls jumping on trampolines. Bum 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 bum.
God, bouncing girls on trampolines. Talk about something that couldn't exist today.
No. The Man Show.
The Man Show. You know what was always like my favorite part of that entire thing? That guy at the beginning who could just down
the
2
fox.
entire steins of beer in 2 gulps.
Died of liver
Super
failure.
impressive.
Go figure.
Did he? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Well then.
Because they recorded more than 1 episode in a day.
Oh my God. Yeah, that poor dude. But yeah, Julianne Moore's character is hilarious in this to me. Like, Maude absolutely cracks me up.
Am I the only one who got like Yoko Ono vibes off of her?
Except it sounded like she was the one controlling the money.
She was. She controlled the money. She gave the Big Lebowski an allowance.
I'm just talking about the bullshit feminist art routine.
Yeah. I get
I'm
get
sure
that.
there's
But that most men are afraid of the female form. Some men don't even like the sound to say the word vagina.
Vagina.
What?
Do you like sex, Mr. Lebowski?
The physical form of love. I was talking about my rug.
Yeah, I was talking about my rug. And then she says something else, and he's just like, "Oh, coitus."
I love how whenever in doubt, the dude
it's-
would just parrot something else someone else had said earlier in the movie.
Today was the first time I noticed that George Bush said, "This oppression will not stand. This aggression will not stand in Kuwait." And then I was like, "Holy shit!" Because then later on, when he's like, "This aggression
will not stand,
man."
Like she kidnapped herself, man.
Even his final line in the movie.
She kidnapped herself.
Even his final line, "The dude abides." He was quoting the Big Lebowski from earlier. "I will not abide another toe."
Yeah,
The dude abides, man. I mentioned this in the chat. I really don't know how legitimate this is, but I did go through the process and do it. When I was 19, I think it was, or 20, I was ordained as a minister in dudism. And I used to have a little paper certificate that said that it was, quote unquote, legitimate. I don't know if it's a real religion. Probably not. Am I actually ordained? Probably not. But
it's about as real as being Jedi in Australia.
There you go. I'll take it. If Adam can be a Jedi, I'll be the dude.
You want to also
have a
notice
rug in your room?
Yeah, it brings the room together.
Yeah.
Mick, I don't know if you've seen this, but watch the video of Jeff Bridges giving a speech for John Goodman when he receives his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He puts on the cardigan, and John Goodman just starts crying with laughter.
The look of delight on John Goodman's face when he opens that bag and sees him pull out the cardigan. John Goodman kneels before the dude. Like, it's beautiful. It's a great moment. John Goodman's a goddamn treasure.
Yeah. He's still working.
Forever my Fred Flintstone.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Have you seen him now? It is scary at how skinny he is.
Yeah, he's got the skinny fat bastard neck going on.
Yeah. But he's still working.
I just recently watched, 10 Cloverfield Lane for the first time.
He is genuinely scary in that movie.
He is scary in that movie.
I've always meant to watch. That's a sequel to Cloverfield, right? Isn't that like a weird semi-sequel? Same universe. Okay. I've always meant to watch that because I love John Goodman, and I've always heard he's fucking awesome in that.
He actually scared people on set.
Wow.
God, I gotta watch. Maybe I'll watch that tomorrow while I'm off.
Also, speaking of Flintstone, Cliff Vandercave, he's in the Fallout TV show. Kyle MacLachlan.
Huh.
Oh shit, you're right. Dane,
Yo,
we gotta drop Red State one day for Jeff to enjoy. That's another good John Goodman role, even though he doesn't show up till later.
Secret Time.
That's
I know the ending they weren't able to make.
That's Matt Stone, Trey Parker, right?
No, it's
Kevin Smith.
Oh, Kevin Smith.
It was his take at a horror movie.
If it's the same ending I'm thinking of, dude, I wish he'd have had the budget for that.
Yeah, the fact that I found out what the ending he wanted to do was and he wasn't able to, I was like, knowing what could have been.
Ruin the movie for you?
Yeah, so I haven't actually watched the movie, but Tusk
Oh.
I have seen. That's a fucked up movie.
Tusk is fucked up. I would like Mick to watch Tusk. You want to watch a Kevin Smith movie with?
I mean, I've dabbled.
This is a different side of Kevin, but
body horror comedy? What the hell's a body horror comedy?
He turns him
Justin
into a
Long
walrus.
turns into a walrus.
yeah, so I remember listening to the episode
He's
of
a walrus.
Smodcast where they fucking came up with
He's
the
a
idea.
walrus.
Shut the fuck up, Donnie. It took me a second to realize what you were doing. I had to look at Dane and see his face, and I'm like, oh, okay.
He beat me to it
I
because I
see
was
what's
going
going on
to.
But
Why do you think I brought up
Yeah,
Tusk?
the whole plot of that movie came about because of a podcast episode, and it was just fantastic.
Well then, body horror. I don't know how I feel about it.
Oh, you'd hate it.
It's very
Dumb.
Wouldn't
it's dumb. It's cartoonish dumb.
wouldn't Human Centipede technically count as body horror?
Oh yeah.
If it makes you feel better, the in-world sequel to Tusk is called Yoga Hosers, and it's about Kevin Smith's daughter and Johnny Depp's daughter. I mean, they're the actresses. I don't remember their names, but they fight little Nazi bratwursts that are Kevin Smith in a bratwurst fat suit. Fucking hilarious. But it is a movie for teenage girls, and he was not lying when he said that that's what that movie is.
There's some weird shit out there.
A movie I'm gonna make you watch one day: Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. That movie is such a delight. That's such a delightful movie.
I would love that, and I've never seen it. But everyone who hears me say that goes, "Oh, you would fucking love it." So I need to see it.
I still think it is a stealth entry in the Final Destination franchise.
Just because of accidental deaths.
Yeah,
I have been told there is a alternate version of that movie where it focuses on the college kids, so it kind of makes it more horror. And I've never been able to find that version. My friend definitely could have just been bullshitting me.
Might exist as like a alternate cut as a DVD extra or some shit.
Maybe.
That's what I was thinking.
It'd be greatly reduced considering, that Tucker and Dale are majority of it. But
I remember the DVD for Kung Pao had the undubbed version. So everyone talked in Chinese, I think it was, except the main character who just said the most random shit you'd ever think of because they were just going to dub over it. And that was an interesting way to watch that movie for sure. But I digress. Fenrir's going to pop in the Discord. Oh, you digress? You digress. Really? Really? You digress?
we have been more on topic this episode than average.
It's true.
The Dude Abides.
Such a good movie.
Yeah, what's up with that? I show up and all of a sudden everybody starts doing their assignments.
You're a teacher, man. You just give off that vibe. We gotta finish our homework.
We all enjoyed this movie. We want to talk about
all right, so Mick.
It wasn't a downer.
I'll ask you, what are some things that you did not like about this movie?
Oh, good question.
I think just the ambiguity of it all. It can get very confusing if you're trying to watch it either with an open mind or you're trying to take it too seriously. And I had more questions. Excuse me. I had more questions than answers when it was over, which Dalton had to answer for me because I'm like, huh? And Dalton's like, oh, they were just trying to get money. They didn't really kidnap anybody. They were just pretending to kidnap somebody. She didn't actually get kidnapped. I'm like, oh.
Oh, right. Yeah,
how did I not pick up on that?
So yeah, that gets revealed when they go back. They're going to see the Big Lebowski, and when they pull up, that red car has been. Remember when it was crashed into the fountain?
Yeah. No, that was her coming back.
Yeah. And then she's running naked out back.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when she gets back. So that's when they realize that she, she just went and hung out with her friends. She wasn't kidnapped. And I think that's where your confusion came in because you were like, "Where'd the toe?" Because I think you missed or just didn't register when they zoomed in on that Russian girl's foot and she had the bandage with the blood on it and stuff.
No, I knew that then that it was her toe that they sent, but I was confused as to why she had cut her own toe, but because she was part of that original crew that was trying to blackmail the Big Lebowski. You had a ringer for a ringer.
Ringer for a fucking ringer, man.
Man, there was one thing that I noticed, and I wanted to bring it up. Now I completely forgot. And the only way for me to figure out what the hell it was is I have to watch the movie again.
Well,
which isn't a bad thing.
Well, here's what I thought was bullshit. The dude never throws one goddamn bowling ball in the entire film.
No, he doesn't.
He
baffled
doesn't.
me. Dane sent that into a DM to me, and I went, "Holy shit, you're right."
The only time you really see him holding the bowling ball is during a dream sequence where he's just he's holding it high above his head.
Never turned loose of it.
He is the ball at one point.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, that camera work, by the way, they legitimately just put a camera in a bowling ball and aimed it out one of the holes just so they could have that scene.
Actually, it was on a skateboard.
Roger.
Was it a skateboard?
Either way,
I think we're thinking
Roger
of different
fucking
cuts.
Deakins.
But yeah.
No, I'm thinking of during one of the during that dream sequence where he was the bowling ball, or he was inside the bowling ball, I should say.
Oh yeah, when he's in the hole when the ball was rolling.
Yeah. I mean, they obviously put a camera in that bowling ball.
Roger fucking Deakins. Guy makes a lot of great movies. Obviously, he's the Coen Brothers' boy. He's also cinematographer for Shawshank Redemption.
Great fucking movie.
Let's see.
That was just an odd perspective to see a rolling bowling ball from the inside.
Man, it's really going to bother me. What the hell I wanted to bring up?
Was it the marmot?
No, it wasn't the marmot. I can't even remember what scene it was.
I love the scene where they just zoom in on him and he's sitting there and he's laying down, he's smoking a joint on the carpet, or on his rug, excuse me. And he's just listening to people bowling in his Walkman.
In the bathtub, he's listening to songs of whales.
Yeah. What?
On a Walkman, which if this took place in the 90s, it would have been discs by now.
It's according to Wikipedia, it says 91 this movie takes place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's one of the things that Sam Elliott says in the beginning. This story takes place in the early 90s.
Yeah.
I take in the early 90s.
The George Bush news clip is intended to date it. And that's why I said that his check is post-dated, because he's writing it for like September something, whenever it's that news clip happened way earlier than that.
Yeah.
But it's on ostensibly live television.
Yeah. I've always loved that Sam Elliott is just randomly in this.
Even he did not understand why he was there.
No? That's tracks.
Funny. He just read his lines.
They said it was great having him on there because his mustache hides his mouth, so they could just kind of swap his lines around if it didn't work in the final cut because it hides his mouth.
Wow.
He he's one of those guys that he's known for two things. He's not known for just that, but like very distinguishable by his mustache and his voice. Like, my mom came in here and just heard him talking, and my mom goes, "Oh, I love Sam Elliott."
Wow.
And I was like, yeah, he's the man. And then when she came in here later on, it was towards the end of the movie, and that back and forth with him and dude, and she was like, "Oh, there he is." I'm like, yeah, you can't mistake that fucking mustache. I like your style, dude. Yeah, man, I like your style too. You got the whole cowboy thing going on, man. I really dig it. Dane, I have a question for you, and then the rest of the boys. Do you have a favorite scene in this movie?
Every scene that's got the dude in it is definitely ranking high.
Yeah,
That's the whole movie.
yeah. Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer.
When they're playing the Spanish version of Hotel California while the Jesus is bowling, and then
I caught up on that too.
Like, everything about the Jesus is just so creepy.
Uh-oh, we lost him.
Oh no.
I got a screen cap. Hold on, I got to screen cap that face.
Yeah, that's an emote waiting to happen.
Perfect. All right.
Hey, just keep recording, and we'll.
We're gonna put that. We're gonna upload that right to chat. Actually, no. I'm gonna put it in out of context.
Jeff,
All right, guys. So I'm posting something in the chat. Sam Elliott without a mustache. It is freaky.
Holy shit! There's another guy he looks like. There's another actor, but he doesn't talk like Sam Elliott, so I know it's not Sam Elliott. But yeah,
he doesn't look bad. It's just weird.
It's different, but he doesn't look bad. Did his whole computer crash?
I don't know.
That would suck.
Let's see. What has he said?
His audio.
That was me, Jeff.
Oh, Okay.
That was me telling him that he froze.
Okay, he's refreshing. Okay, so you said favorite scene. I mean, I guess it has to be over the line. Sorry, Smokey, you were over the line. That's a foul. Just that whole the way that whole scene plays out. It just ends with a there. I marked it 0. You fucking psycho.
You fucking psycho.
It's a league game, Smokey.
Am I the only one around here who gives a shit about the rule? So good, dude.
Dude, and then the bowling league chairman leaves a message for the dude.
Yeah. Apparently, it's like we're gonna have an investigation looking into this, and apparently it gets resolved just because of the fact that it's like, well, they go on to the next round robin.
Yeah,
that's true. I didn't think about that. Yeah, apparently it was okay because everything blew over.
Yeah, we're sorry.
Oh, my cat killed the internet.
Okay, so he'll be back.
Hopefully it didn't kill his computer, because hopefully he's still recording.
Oh, no.
There he is.
There he is. He's coming back.
I don't know, man. So I'm torn between two for my favorites. So I really like the hallucination scene because that was the scene that introduced me to that song. Just dropped in to see what condition my condition's in by Kenny Rogers and the First Edition. And that song has one of my favorite lyrics ever, and that is, I tripped on a cloud and fell 8 miles high and tore my mind on a jagged sky. What a fucking line, dude. That is poetry.
Is a killer line.
And my tie is that and the scene he meets Maud. That whole thing, the banter between them, just I cackle every time.
It makes me laugh because the guy they eventually is Maud's friend. You know, like the.
Oh yeah, he's insufferable.
Yeah. It's funny because he is the antagonist in Dragonheart.
Is he really?
Yeah. So when I see him, you know, with the shaved head and that little mustache, it's like, wow, you were semi-threatening in a different movie.
I can't even imagine that. Mick, do you have a favorite?
Honestly, I think it was when they were in the car going to drop off the money.
That is good. That is a good one.
Because I think at the end of that, like, Walter the whole time was like, dude, you're fucking this up. You're fucking this up, dude. And it was Walter who fucked it up.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, yes, he fucked it up, but at the same time, the dude was the one to first say, we're on our way. It's like, it's like, shit, fuck, Walter, you fucked it up.
You fucked it up. Who is this us? Or who is this we? We, the royal we, man.
Dude, are you fucking this up? Who the hell was that?
They're amateurs. They're amateurs, dude. So,
and then for the whole scene after, that phone is just ringing, and the dude is just holding it. And it just keeps ringing. Donnie's like, your phone's ringing, man.
Dude,
thank you, Donnie.
That scene. Have a good night, dude. Good night, Donnie. Your phone's ringing, dude. Thanks, Donnie.
Thank you, Donnie.
What about who saw your pajamas, Walt? Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
Shut the fuck up, Donnie. Now that your internet's back, Dane, what is your favorite scene? Because, dude, on our end, it went, my favorite was, and then you just froze and we're gone.
See, on my end, y'all moved for another second before I realized, son of a bitch.
Didn't lose your recording, though, right?
Oh, no. Recording's fine. The problem was my cat, who's going blind, has decided his new favorite spot to be is on top of my internet router, and he just fucked the internet entirely for a minute.
Oh, shit.
But my favorite scene, everything involving the Jesus, with the song Hotel California in Spanish.
I'm the walrus.
But yeah, just everything was so wonderfully creepy in that scene.
Yeah.
Licking the fucking
really
bowling
wish we
ball.
got resolution on that.
8-year-olds, dude.
Really wish we got resolution on that.
But
he's got
not
his own
the tone
movie.
of this movie.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Does he
there
really?
It wasn't done by the Coens, and I've been told it was not received well. But yeah, there's an entire movie for the Jesus.
Wow.
I love that. Is it John Arturo?
Yeah.
Is that his name? Dude, I love him. He's in Anger Management. He is fucking hilarious in that movie.
Well, he's Mr. Deeds.
Yeah.
Very, very sneaky.
Yeah, Mr. Deeds, he's great too.
Got a thing for feet
Native
too in
Sneaky
that
said.
movie.
Or Olay. Dun-dun-dun.
That is my motor. That is my money.
That is my money.
That is my money. Yeah, dude, I fucking love that scene so much. He's so happy.
That's your money. Arriba.
Oreos and French fries. You sure do know me, Deeds.
So the shit the nihilists say, next time we see you, we'll cut off your Johnson. And then the rest of the movie, there's undertones of castration running through the dude's head.
By Johnson?
Did y'all notice the next time they showed up with the dude, they did in fact take his Johnson.
Wasn't his car a Johnson?
Donnie's bowling shirt said Johnson on it.
Oh.
As many times as I've seen that movie, first time I picked up on that one.
So you're saying I really do have to watch this movie again?
Right? Now, Dane, you DM'd me something, and you left me hanging. I need the fruit from that tree, sir.
Oh fuck! What did I send you?
When you were telling me,
I drink a lot
of the Walter Vietnam thing and how it was going to come into play during the Ashes scene.
So there was a deleted line from the original script that during the dumping of the ashes, when the dude just lays into Walter over, what the fuck was that shit about Nam? The line was going to be, "You didn't even go to Vietnam." It was going to be revealed that all of Walter's bullshit, talking about Vietnam, that he never fought in the war.
Yikes.
And John Goodman played Walter, thinking in the back of his head, did Walter really go to Nam? Because I've known a lot of vets, and no one fucking talked about the war as much as Walter talks about the war.
Yeah, right.
I was going to say, Vietnam vets don't want to remember Vietnam.
No, they don't want to talk about it. Yeah.
So is Walter the weird guy who does want to talk about, or is he full of shit?
I definitely think that he's full of shit a lot of the times.
Was it that 70s show where Mitch Hedberg was the guy at the counter and he goes, "Order 47," and like Hyde just keeps talking to Kelso, and then he goes, "Order 47, come pick up your food. I did not serve in Nam to wait around all day." Or no, he goes, "I did not serve in Vietnam to wait around all day for kids to come get their food." And Hyde goes walking up to the counter and he goes, "You're not old enough to have been in Vietnam." And he goes, "Like I said, I did not serve in Vietnam." God damn, dude! If it can't, I'm gonna watch this one more time eventually. I know it. I'll probably see this 1,000 more times, but next time I'm gonna keep in my head the Johnson thing and that Walter didn't actually go to Vietnam.
Well, now you're saying that Donnie wore different bowling shirts that had a different name on it. I need to read what the name says and how it relates to a future thing with the dude.
Yeah, I want to go through and do the same thing and see if there's something in there. Or if it was just the Johnson payoff.
It's another good porn name, the Johnson payoff.
I'm trying to think what. Yeah, for one thing, I'm gonna have to watch this movie again, figure out what the hell was what was my complaint, because I think it had something to do with time. Like there was a jump in time. It's like, okay, that doesn't make sense. It's like a nitpick sort of thing, just because I've seen this movie quite a few times, and I just don't remember, because I'm terrible like that. I'm the walrus.
Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
The thing I love so much about just the flow of this entire film, because it's structured like your classic noir film. But every time the dude goes into one of these crazy situations where he's actually stepping into the plot of a different movie, he does his thing, shit goes sideways, and he goes home, goes back to his life of not caring, going about his business, and they keep dragging him the fuck back in.
Just when I think I'm out, they pull me back in.
His story was over when he stole the rug. But then they keep showing the fuck back up and pulling him back into the plot.
Yeah. Yeah, because he was just laying down enjoying the rug, and all of a sudden he's knocked out and the rug is gone.
He is a tertiary character in the Big Lebowski story. The jackass that he hired to be the patsy with the empty briefcase.
Oh, something just clicked with me. So the movie's called The Big Lebowski, and you're going to assume, like you're saying, that the dude is the side character to the story of The Big Lebowski, kind of like what Mick thought. Maybe that's the whole point, is that the dudes break into the wrong house, find the wrong Lebowski, and the movie correlates and just follows the wrong Lebowski.
Pretty much.
Is that kind of what you're saying? Is that we're getting at? Yeah. Oh, dude, there's layers. There's layers. It's like an ogre.
And we haven't even talked about DeFino, the sloop that's trying to find out what happened to Bunny.
The good detective who thinks the dude is accidentally brilliant, playing all sides against one another.
Which is another one of my favorite lines is, she's not my special lady friend. She's my lady friend. I'm just helping her conceive, man.
Conceive, man.
There's so much to this movie. This does require multiple viewings, because the first time, even my first viewing, I was just like, okay, this is a bit overwhelming with the dialogue and such. But the more you watch it, you're just going,
yeah. My dad made a comment where he was like, man, you were howling in your room last night. And I was like, I was watching The Big Lebowski. And he goes, oh, okay. That makes sense.
Appreciation for fine cinema, or he just knows how you are with the Lebowski?
Both. He finds the movie to be very funny, and he also knows that I love that movie.
Do you know what's also kind of weird? The name Walter Sobchak. Do you know what other media that name is in? Ed, and Eddie.
What a random fact to know.
Well, because I saw Ed and Eddie before I saw The Big Lebowski, and I remember there's this one scene, the Double D is trying to hide from the cankers, so he's dressed up as like this construction worker, and then it's just like, yep, you see, here's my name, Walter Sobchak, construction worker. So obviously, the first time I heard that name in the Big Lebowski, I was like, oh, that was Double D's name.
Okay, so that might
Some
have been
pointless trivia that I managed to hang on to for like 20 years.
I cannot tell if Mick's asleep or looking at his phone.
I'm awake but fading.
Fading like a light.
He's fading these nuts.
Oh, man. I could probably talk about this movie for longer. I think we've talked about this movie for longer than the runtime of it. Like,
this has been a very tangentless episode.
Lots of quotes, though. This is a quote-filled fucking episode.
That's because the tangents...
Go ahead.
I was going to say, that's because the tangents that we did go off on just made us ask Dane what the fuck was wrong with him.
I am going to say this. This is one of my favorite comedies. This is not my favorite Coen Brothers movie. Because this, in terms of comedies, this is tied with Young Frankenstein and Caddyshack. But my favorite Coen Brothers movie is No Country.
Another good film with another rough ending.
Yeah, I don't know that I would rate this higher than Young Frankenstein or Spaceballs or Wayne's World or anything like that. But it was a good movie. I enjoyed it.
It is a unique movie.
It is a very unique movie.
Yeah.
It's not very off. Well, no, that's not true. Sometimes you get that movie where the characters just become that person. So obviously, Jeff Bridges, he is the dude.
Yeah, every film he has been in since.
I was going to say, it was so weird seeing the guy who played Ironmonger in the first Iron Man movie play a bum. And he played it well.
He's a pacifist. Unlike Smokey, who is very fragile. Very fragile.
I did not know that.
Calmer than you, dude. Yeah, you just have to watch this movie. This definitely requires multiple viewings to fully appreciate it. Because first viewing is definitely overwhelming. Like Speed Racer.
But in a completely different way.
Completely different. One is overwhelming in the terms of visual sense. This is overwhelming in terms of audio sense.
Sheer dialogue.
To this day, I still don't know what the fuck Walter and the dude are talking about. Because I'm always so focused on Donnie in the background. I'm the walrus. I'm the walrus.
It's because the dude says Lenin, and then so they start talking about, and he quotes Vladimir Lenin, and they start talking about that, and Donnie's like, "I am the walrus." Not John Lennon, Donnie. Shut the fuck up. It's Vladimir, and then that's when he says the Russian name that I can't remember. But yeah, great shit, dude. Great shit. Highly recommend.
Absolutely.
Two thumbs up.
Philip Seymour, you were taken way too soon.
Agreed.
It's not a coherent movie, but it is a Coen movie.
Yeah, there you go. There's the...
I'm not even going to say it's not a good movie, but it's a good movie, because it's just a good movie.
It is. I'm not even going to say it's a good movie. It's a fantastic movie.
Definitely.
I fucking love this movie. I fucking love this movie.
It was a good movie, considering Dane had me thinking I was going to be watching some weird shit. And I guess that's not wrong. I did watch some weird shit. But it was enjoyable weird shit.
Of course, I'm going to end it with, I don't like your jerk-off face. I don't like your jerk-off name. I don't like your jerk-off behavior. I don't like you. Jerk-off. I'm sorry I wasn't listening. He chucks the coffee mug at him. Ow, you fucking fascist!
You fucking fascist!
Is this movie the reason that everyone goes straight to fascist as an insult nowadays?
Probably.
Probably one of them. You fucking fascist! Like, dude, goddamn, that's such a fun... You can totally tell that is Foley added in, him just talking over it, but dude, still hilarious. I know we're not quite there yet, but I need to finalize something. It's my pick next, right?
Yes.
We decided?
Yes, yeah.
Unless we want to be nice to Mick.
Do we want to give Mick a pick?
And drag him in here again.
Will we call this a Mick pick?
Oh, you want Mick to pick?
We'll let Dalton decide, because this is technically Dalton's pick. But do you want Mick to have a pick? A Mick pick?
Well, I will say that I was going to dedicate something to Catherine O'Hara that we just lost, but...
So do we let Mick have a pick, and give Dalton first run in Russellfest?
I don't know many... Oh, goddamn, I'd have to look into Kurt Russell movies.
I know. Damn it, man.
It doesn't matter. Either way, because I can pick my movie next time after WrestleFest. So
I guess the biggest question is, do you want to have to go through this twice in a row, Mick?
I'm trying to think of Catherine O'Hara movies. I'm drawing a blank.
It's the first movie I ever saw her in, and she plays a drunk mom. And she is hysterical.
You told me that, or told us this movie. It's just like, how is this? Well, now you're saying this is the first movie you saw her in. It's like, you saw this before Home Alone.
I probably would have seen Home Alone first when I was younger, but I don't have as many memories of Home Alone as I do this movie. Because this movie it was like one that would come on a lot on Comedy Central when I was younger. Mick's trying to Google to figure out what I'm talking about.
IMDb.
I'll tell you this, Mick. You can just go on Google and type in Catherine O'Hara and then type in Jack Black, and it'll bring up the movie.
Huh.
If you tell me you've never seen it, then you should come back next week
She was a voice in
regardless.
Disney Dreamlight Valley?
As who?
Well, was she the voice?
She was the voice of Sally.
Did they
Sally,
add Jack and Sally? That's cool.
Or Sally from Cars.
Sally from
shit.
Cars.
Oh,
Ah.
She was also in The Last of Us, apparently.
That
gotta
I
scroll
knew.
back further.
She was supposed to be in The Shadow King.
we're talking 2000s. Yeah, scroll further.
All right, going back. Early 2000s?
Yeah, I'll tell you the three actors in it, the main actors. It's Catherine O'Hara's in it, but the two main characters are Colin Hanks.
The
and
good
Jack Black.
Hanks. The good Hanks.
I think is it his son? Or no, or is it his younger
No,
brother?
it's his son, but there's two of them. There's one good son and one bad son.
Oh.
And the other one a
Colin's the
rapper?
good one, and Chet's fuck up.
Is Chet the
I think
rapper?
he's.
It's not animated.
I'm not sure if it. He's definitely a rapist. Allegedly. Actually, I don't think that's true. I think he's drugs or whatever.
Oh, that was another funny part of the movie where Jesus had to go door to door to announce that he was a sex offender.
Which I question if that was a real flashback or if that was in the dude's head, since the rest of the film is entirely from his perspective. What if the Jesus was not actually a pedist? Huh?
Maybe he
it was just
wasn't.
Walter talking shit, and then he just imagined that.
Although, let's be honest, he's probably on the Epstein list. But
I mean, would you be surprised if Jesus was on
the Jesus.
the Jesus? Yeah, excuse me. Let me rephrase that. The Jesus.
This movie that you not Ben Affleck.
No. Colin Hanks.
Oh,
I mean, they sound alike.
It's from the 2000s. It used to come on Comedy Central all the time. It's like a college humor movie.
oh, I got it. Okay,
Well, I guess
got
college
it.
humor. No, because that's an actual website. But
Sean Brumder
that name sounds familiar.
is what the character Colin Hanks plays.
Yes.
Okay. Yep,
And
found it.
his older brother is Jack Black, who is a pillhead, and his mom is Catherine O'Hara, and she's an alcoholic. And
I mean-
hilarity ensues. But
I'm down for either, but my pick also, has hilarity ensuing. Just very different humor.
your pick is like a clothed rifle, correct?
No, but same actor.
Think Mile High.
It's up there.
Oh, okay. So I was right with that first. I thought you were crazy, but now I can see you're nuts. Okay, yeah, I got you.
So
got
I don't
you.
know. We
I
could
speak-
coin flip it.
Excuse me, I speak jive. I think we're thinking of the same movie. I don't know.
Well, I don't know
we might
because
be.
you're thinking Austin Powers and you're also thinking Airplane.
Well, no, because Airplane also has the nut joke in it, doesn't it? Isn't that where Austin Powers got it from?
Does it?
I thought it was from one of the Airplane movies. I mean, we could, I got a whole thing of coins right here. If you just want to flip a coin, if you want to you go the take two diplomatic way about it.
All right.
Because I really don't care either way, and neither do you. So neither of us are going to make a fucking decision. So let's just flip a coin.
That's fine. You want me to call it?
Yeah, we can call it.
All right. Heads.
I don't know if you can see, but it is on tails.
All right. Your pick it is.
But keep that on your burner, dude, because I do want to watch that movie. So
I
my
mean-
choice.
We could watch it after WrestleFest.
That's right. Oh, that means okay. Yeah, that means I get the. So good. Y'all will probably pick Kurt Russell movies I've never seen. Then that's going to be great. Okay, my pick is a movie from the 2000s, like we said, starring Colin Hanks, Jack Black, Catherine O'Hara, and it's a movie called Orange County.
Well, hold on. Because your movie comes out and it's officially March, meaning WrestleFest.
Oh shit, son! Do I need to? Okay, let me look up Kurt Russell movies.
All right. When is that episode going to be landing?
If we record like we usually do,
Oh, yeah.
it would be the first
recording
first week of March.
Yeah, February's a short month.
Okay, uno momento. I am looking at Kurt Russell movies. I wish I knew more that he was in.
I mean, not everyone can be the Pork Chop Express.
Dan, I'm still waiting.
What's that?
You heard him say Pork Chop Express. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, it's on my list. I'm kind of playing Dwarf Fortress at the moment
I
as
know.
we speak.
Once you're done with Dwarf Fortress in a couple years.
And then I got to play Returnal so I can try again
Oh,
to do
God,
a Spectre approved appearance. Hopefully I survive.
Have you guys... Ooh.
There's 3 movies I can think of that make him react like that.
There was a movie that I didn't realize was Kurt Russell until just now that Dave turned me on to. That Dave from Tadpog turned me on to. Sorry, I was taking it back there by Mick disappearing.
We all were.
But
I bet a nickel I know exactly what movie you want to name.
it is a movie that... it's a Western for all intents and purposes, and we'll just leave it at that, right? So we are going for Russellfest. My first Russellfest. I'm so excited, man. Let's watch Bone Tomahawk.
And I heard this is kind of very gory, isn't it?
There is one scene. There is one scene in this movie that is just a left turn at Albuquerque, son. But yeah, yeah.
I crapped out for a second. What did you pick?
A movie called Bone Tomahawk.
Interesting.
It's a Western.
Huh.
A gruesome Western.
Hush, Jeff.
Very straight Western. Yeah, nothing concerning.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah,
I'm the walrus.
I mean,
join us.
What was the one thing we learned from this recording tonight? Don't trust a word out of Dane's mouth.
Oh well, maybe this will get you to watch it with me. I learned about this movie from Dave of Tadpog.
Oh,
yeah, Dave loves this movie.
He's in. That's all you need to do. You just need to say Dave, and it's like, I'm in.
Hard maybe, because I got a lot going on with Team Retrogue right now, and I got a Yakuza game to beat by the end of this week.
This is true.
It's a good thing that we're recording in 2 weeks.
We can even try and sweet talk Dave into showing up for that one.
I do have his DMs. Hey man, you want to come talk about this movie? He'll probably be like, either fuck yeah or fuck no.
Maybe he'll flip a coin too.
I already talked about an experience grind. I'm good. Which is true. He did.
Yep.
When did that movie come out? Like at least 10 years ago now, isn't it?
Oh shit, yeah, I can tell you the exact year. 2015.
Yeah.
I also want to say he was in a movie, it's a documentary called The Battered Bastards of Baseball, and that is just a hard title to say.
So,
Speaking
of battered bastards, I'm getting sleepy.
As I say, just wait till you boys, I'm going to throw a documentary at you one day. But yeah, I'm done.
All right, so it's set in stone. Next episode, first entry in this year's WrestleFest 2026, Bone Tomahawk. I was hoping we would get to that one this year. Thank you for picking that, Dalton.
You are welcome. It was that or Tombstone, and I couldn't remember if y'all had already covered that.
We did Tombstone last year.
Beautiful. Then yes, I made the right choice.
We're going to watch Tombstone. We've already watched Tombstone. We're going to watch Bone Tomahawk.
The other Wyatt Earp movie.
the other Wyatt Earp.
So if you've made it this far, don't know how you do it. We love you for it. I've been Mr. Puzzles. He's been Grumpy Jeff. That's been the Steam Machine Dalton. And you've been Mr. Team Retrogue Mikolov. And y'all have been the audience. So, Jeff, before you get to have your final word, Mick, you want to plug your stuff?
You can find me on YouTube at Team Retrogue. Should have a new video coming out hopefully before this podcast goes live. And I just, first of all, thank you for having me on. And I will end my plug with something profound and poetic by saying, fuck you, Jeff. Watch South Park.
So, Jeff, you had your magnum opus last week. I'm curious to see how this week goes, especially when you have to say things to his face.
What'd you say to my face, Jeffrey?
Mick, I'm going to say this straight to your face. Coitus.
Planet of the Apes.
Bringing it right back around.
Oh.
You know what, Jeff? Why are we fighting? Let's just watch Simpsons.
Hell yes. I'm fine with it. And just to be fair, I don't fight with you. I just do things out of spite. If there's one thing we all know, the world revolves around spite.
Everything inside my body thought that Jeff was just going to say, the world is a vampire.
No, Cage is a vampire.
Yeah.
Nick Cage is a vampire? I'm in.
Renfield.
All right,
Cage Fest.
Jeff, this is getting weird. You have to say it.
Fuck you, Mick. We're not watching South Park.
I'm sorry.
You want a toe, dude? I could get you a toe. I could get you a toe by 3 o'clock with nail polish.
I'm surprised Dalton didn't pull that one.
Fucking
I'm
amateurs.
surprised nobody made the joke last night either, because when it did the zoom in on Tara Reid's feet while she's driving, Mick made a comment like, she was missing her toe, and I was like, no, they were all there.
Because it looked like on her right pinky toe, there was no nail polish, so I thought maybe the tip of the toe was missing.